Hi there, and welcome to Thrive Yoga and Wellness and Thrive Online. My name is Jennifer Dixon, and today we are going to be talking about effectively what is a half vinyasa, or if your teacher cues, take a vinyasa. We're going to talk about that half vinyasa. But before we do, make sure that you like and subscribe to this channel. Now, when you're in a yoga class, and especially if you're new, you might hear some terms that you're not exactly sure what they mean. One of those words is take your vinyasa. And if you're anything like me, you were probably like looking around like, what the heck does that mean? In a yoga class, when a teacher says take your vinyasa, it typically means it's kind of letting you know that's the end of one sequence, one side of the sequence, and we're going to go move on to another sequence. I like to sometimes say it's like cleansing your palate of that part of the sequence. What it is it's actually a combination of different postures. So it's typically cued from another standing position. So in this case, let's go ahead and get started in a crescent lunge position. And you've already done maybe another position or two. Maybe you've linked some postures together, or you may have just come from downward facing dog to your crescent lunge position. When the teacher cues, take your vinyasa, there's my very cold boxer. What you're going to do is on the exhale, technically it's one exhale from this crescent lunge. I'm going to go ahead and switch this way so you guys can see. From this crescent lunge all the way down to your chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. One inhale, exhaling, downward facing dog. Typically, however, most people add an extra breath. So let's go ahead and try that with adding an extra breath. So here we are in a crescent lunge position. So our heels are up right in the back, and then the right knee is bent towards 90 degrees. My dog does not like cold weather, and apparently he's letting me know how much he does not like cold weather. So remembering to stay strong, your hands are going to be up on this inhale. On the exhale, you plant your hands down onto the mat. The inhale, you bring your right foot back, and maybe you use your bottom to push the dog out of the way. That's your high plank. And then exhale, you come down to your chaturanga. Inhaling upward facing, exhaling downward facing. So it's just adding one extra breath. Let me try that again for you. Here we are, crescent lunge. Traditionally, you go straight from crescent lunge, inhale, to chaturanga, that's that low plank, exhale. Then up to down, up dog, and then down to down dog. However, if it's really hard for you to have one exhale all the way to that chaturanga, what you would do instead, inhale, crescent lunge, exhale, hand to the mat. Inhale, right foot back, exhale, take your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, exhale, downward facing. So it's just one extra breath to go from standing, hands to the mat, hands to plank, and then you finish that vinyasa with your upward facing dog and your downward facing dog. That's when you would kind of maybe catch your breath. That's when the down dog becomes the resting pose, which for newbies, I know y'all are like, that is crazy, but it does become a resting pose eventually. And that's where you kind of get the idea that we're about to do something different. The sequence is about to change. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you learned something new about this half vinyasa, or in typical flow or power classes, that's when the teacher cues take your vinyasa. I hope you learned a little bit there. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and check out our other tutorials where you can find out how to do a forward fold, halfway lift, the chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Thanks again for watching, you guys. My name is Jennifer Dixon, and I can't wait to see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Ruger says bye.